Before we begin, here's what this story will uncover. We are going to break down a difficult truth. Sometimes, the desire for success isn't about growth, purpose, or contribution. It's about comparison. It's about ranking. It's about being above someone else. We'll explore social comparison theory, ego-driven motivation, the inferiority complex hidden beneath ambition, and why victory often feels strangely empty once you achieve it. Welcome to Mindscapenow. Achievement is praised universally. Society rewards the winner, the high performer, the one who stands at the top. But beneath the language of self-improvement and goals, there is often a quieter psychological motive, superiority. Social comparison theory explains that humans evaluate themselves relative to others. We don't measure success in isolation, we measure it in hierarchy. A salary feels impressive until someone close earns more. A milestone feels significant until a peer surpasses it. Satisfaction becomes unstable because it depends on position, not progress. This is where ego-driven motivation enters. The ego seeks distinction. It does not simply want to improve. It wants contrast. Being good is insufficient. Being better is the objective, and better only exists if someone else is below. At the root of this dynamic is often an inferiority complex. When someone carries unresolved feelings of inadequacy, ambition can become compensation. Achievement becomes armor. Titles become validation. The external world becomes a scoreboard meant to silence internal doubt. But compensation is not the same as confidence. When success is fueled by insecurity, it creates a fragile structure. You may win the competition, earn recognition, gain status, but the internal baseline does not shift. The mind immediately searches for the next comparison. The relief is temporary because the core belief, I am not enough, remains untouched. This explains why success sometimes feels empty after winning. The goal was never the achievement itself. The goal was emotional elevation over others. Once the comparison resets, the emotional high collapses. There is also hedonic adaptation. The brain normalizes gains quickly. What once felt extraordinary becomes standard. If identity is built on being ahead, the pressure to maintain that position intensifies. Anxiety replaces satisfaction. Another psychological mechanism involved is contingent self. When self-esteem depends on outperforming others, it becomes unstable. One setback can feel catastrophic. One failure can feel like exposure. The identity built on superiority cannot tolerate equality, let alone loss. Culture amplifies this dynamic. Social media transforms life into visible rankings, followers, income displays, achievements broadcasted publicly. Comparison becomes constant. Success becomes spectacle. The question subtly shifts from, am I fulfilled, to, am I ahead? But superiority is not the same as meaning. Intrinsic motivation operates differently. It focuses on mastery, curiosity, contribution. It is process-driven rather than comparison-driven. When achievement is tied to intrinsic values, success feels integrated, not performative. So how do you know which motive drives you? Ask yourself this. If no one knew about your achievement, would you still want it? If there were no audience, no applause, no ranking, would the goal remain valuable? If the answer is no, then the drive may be less about growth and more about ego regulation. This does not mean ambition is wrong. It means awareness is required. When inferiority is acknowledged rather than masked, ambition transforms. It becomes self-expansion instead of self-defense. The truth is precise. Success pursued for superiority will never stabilize identity. It can only temporarily inflate it. Real confidence does not require someone else to be beneath you. If this psychological breakdown challenges your perspective, subscribe to Welcome to Mindscapenow. And if you want to understand the hidden motives behind human behavior, subscribe and stay with us. Because awareness changes the motive behind the mission.